What's that noise?
What noise?
I can hear like crowds cheering and everyone going mad.
Where from?
They're watching.
Oh, so they are watching.
They're expecting this, aren't they? They're expecting it.
They are. They are.
Shall we see if we've still got the magic?
I think we've still got the magic.
Ready?
Welcome back to our channel. Clearly not in India anymore. If you're new to our channel, my name is Amy.
And my name is Scott.
And we are coming to you from Iceland. Yes, we are back on the road again after about 3 years. This vlog is going to be all about how we have survived Iceland. We're going to be talking about, obviously, the weather, how bloody cold it is. We're going to be talking about renting a car, food, expense, everything. So let's talk in. Let's roll the intro.
Iceland, volcanic island in the North Atlantic Ocean, land of fire and ice, 39,000 square miles of hardcore adventure, the worst snow they have seen in 50 years. Now our subscribers are asking, why are you tackling such an extreme environment? Our reply, we travelled through a global pandemic, we know what we're doing. But anyway, our adventure started when we drove from Reykjavik to VIK.
Morning! It's our first full day in VIK. Slept like an absolute log last night. There was no northern lights. As you can see, this is reality of being in Iceland. They're all that early digging us out of the hotel. So we're going out exploring today. We don't really know. We are going to head to the Black Beach. Just watch your space because you never know where we're going to end up.
Daily job, worst snow since 1972. Some areas it's 10 to 12 foot deep.
It's surreal. The lady that works behind the desk, she's from Romania, and she said usually in January and February the snow comes, but even the locals are saying that it's never been like this. In December, granted it's the worst they've had, it's a hardcore place. Now we knew this, but we were expecting this. Beach from the pictures we got yesterday. The one with I'll put it on the screen now, with this, so you know it's pretty rough out here. Right, let's talk driving in Iceland, talk car hire, talk everything to do with trying to stay alive on the roads in this climate. Now the footage that you can see now, yes, is absolutely spectacular. It will leave you gobsmacked. But what we have been finding, there's been so many people that are pulling over on the side of the road to take pictures, but the snow can be like 4 foot deep there. So basically what I'm saying is don't pull over and take any pictures or play with the horses unless it's a proper pull over. Hire car. Now we paid about 500 quid, didn't we?
Yeah.
A lot of places this wasn't made this wasn't brought up. A lot of places you need an actual credit card to pay for a car. I'll put the description below in the company that we've got. We actually have the Wi-Fi and the GPS package on ours. The wheels are made for these types of roads. They generally are. I mean, you can see it's a different terrain every time you go around one of these big mountains. It's driving in the snowstorms. I'm not the most confident driver, but I've had a few times. It's more the fact that Scott's literally shitting his pants whenever I'm behind the wheel. But look at this terrain. It's so worth getting a car. We've seen so many coaches. We've seen so many minibuses with tours. It is expensive. Like I said, how much we've paid. Insurance wise, we didn't get it, but we have had to put down an £850 deposit while we're on the road. What I'm putting on the screen now is if you find yourself in a sticky situation, you can scan this and they'll come and save you basically. Petrol is probably works out on average about £3 a litre. It is quite pricey. Okay, this is a bumpy one. We've got another waterfall. When I mean it's cold, flipping heck. Yeah. What I will say about Iceland is, for you that have been following our journey and watched us go through India, you'll know how many single flip-flops we find there. In Iceland, there's just a lot of random JCBs floating around. As many flip-flops as we found in India, there's as many JCBs just dotted around everywhere. We are in Selfoss, and don't we just know it. If you can see behind me, and I'm also going to put some footage over this, like most places in Iceland, when you first get here they'll give you a map and like what happens here, what's there to do, what's there to see. Well, there's a little path that you can walk around Selfoss, and you'll find that that's it, them things there. I'm very excited to be here, so my mind's gone a complete blank. These are actually in wake of the last earthquake. They are everywhere here. They actually get up to 100 degrees, and they say, you know, go and enjoy Selfoss, but please don't go any closer than 2 meters. And I can see why. I really want to walk down there and show you this, but it's like Home Alone vibes. You know, I'm going to slip and skid. But anyway, these are circled on the map as basically an earthquake has obviously brought this on. But look how far they go back. Coming back again in the summer is going to look completely different. These can get up to, was it 1 or 200 degrees, babe? There is actually a walking tour you can do around Selfoss, because these are everywhere. We're limited on sunshine at the moment. The sun has kind of gone down, so it's Northern Lights for us tonight. Look at them ones in the distance over here. There's a hike. There's a few people hiking there, but I am too much of an absolute fanny, if I'm honest. For me, it's hardcore. I'm not fit enough. I'll completely admit that. It's just breathtaking. It's just nice to come somewhere like this and just take in the peace and the quiet. Right, let's talk the bloody Northern Lights. Please don't be like me and expect to come to Iceland and just be plod along and oh damn, because it doesn't work like that. There's so many more factors that are involved, too many for me to even explain. The chances have gone from 0 to 5, the highest being 9, and it's just constantly in and out. What I will let you know, and I think I've mentioned this before, because I never knew with this, nobody seems to know this. You can't necessarily, they don't necessarily see in green or all the lovely colours. A lot of people only see in grey. If they're not strong enough, they will come through white. Now, it's 20 past 10. No, I'm lying. It's 5 to 10. So again, it's early. There's lots of cloud. It was forecast. It's not meant to be cloud. Everything that we've read, what it's meant to be like, is the opposite. So it is just a waiting game. So yeah, it's just patience. They don't just fall on your lap. They don't just fall out of the sky. Yes, we have made it. Scott has done the first lot of driving. So we have come to the geyser. It's actually free to get in, so it's a winner chicken dinner for us. I'm going to leave you with this footage now. It's proper eggy. Okay, so it's actually taken us an hour to drive from Selfoss, which it's not too bad. And then we have gone past the crater purely because it's frigging snowing and you ain't going to see shit. So we've missed that. We're limited on daylight hours, hence why I'm talking 100 miles an hour. Our next stop, we are going to Gullfoss. It's about, what, 10-15 minutes, babe?
That's all it is, yeah.
Yeah, from here. So again, you're constantly fighting the sun when it's this time of year. So right, let's talk and I'm going to go back. back in the car, back on the road again. Turn left. There you go, there's the sat nav kicking in. So we're now going to Thingvellir National Park. So yeah, watch this.
Thingvellir National Park, it's the first stop on the Golden Circle route, but this is where the two tectonic plates meet from America and Europe.
We're the Ring Stingers and we are currently standing in America.
We are the Ring Stingers and we're now back in Europe.
Oh, the golden hour, which leaves me to my next point. Sunrise is usually around between 10 past and 11:15 in the morning. You do get an hour either side. Sunset is usually about, what time is the Ring Stinger?
About 3:30.
Wobbly, about 3:30. Again, it's still light till about 5 o'clock, but you do find these places, because it is a drive in between, you are constantly fighting against the sun. Let's talk about my favourite thing that we've been getting asked a lot about, the price of food and drink. Now, it depends on what your budget is, and it depends what you're used to. You know that we live in Jersey in the Channel Islands, and it's expensive. For me and Scott, it's the same price as Jersey, so you're talking London prices, aren't you?
Alcohol's a lot more expensive if you like beer.
Yeah, alcohol, you pay between £10 and £15 Great British pound a pint. You do happy hours, look out for the happy hours, because usually it's about half price. I mean, some of the meals I'm showing you now, this one is actually in VIK, it's the soup. We'll call it the soup kitchen, it's not. There's only one there, it's next to the lava place. Yeah, I think that was about £24-25 for 2 coffees and 2 soups. Little trick, what we've done is got a flask and went to Iceland in Jersey and bought loads of the ones the coffee that you add the water to. Coffees can vary, can't they, between £4 and £6?
£4 average.
Yeah, I mean, I'll show you the supermarket footage now. You're probably going to pay, because when we plan on coming back in the summer, so, and we're in a camper van, so we'll probably do it this for a cost. That's a different vlog, but you can see all this stuff now. For me, it's probably like Waitrose, isn't it, prices, and the Sainsbury's, Marks and Spencer's, that type of prices. There is a bonus is a lot cheaper, but we haven't been in there. We're quite fortunate that our budget is a lot better than we are very fortunate that our budget allows us to eat and drink where we want. Shout out to the old bastard, the bastard brew. The bastard brew, really great. And I can't recommend. I'm not a big drinker these days, but the Viking lager. Oh, another thing on that, they're only usually about 500ml a pint as well, so you're paying a lot for half. Again, a lot of people saying if you're doing enjoy a few drinking, get to the airport. Go and get your duty free. We're known, somebody actually said, I bet you two find the Tito's Lane in India. We haven't drank because we drive in every day. The population in Iceland is about 300,000. The population of sheep is about 800,000. Scott's tried the lamb, and it's
great. Icelandic lamb's the best.
There is a lot of vegan food. If you're vegan and vegetarian, I'm a flexitarian, which means I'll eat, depends on what mood and what personality I have for the day. But yeah, there's loads of vegetarian, there's loads of vegan food. If you've got young kids, you've got the usual crap that kids eat. We've seen chicken nuggets, we've seen just all the crap that kids have.
Pizza slices.
Pizzas are expensive. 2 pizzas cost us 30 quid. Saying that, probably the same price as Domino's. Food chains, you've got KFC, we haven't seen a McDonald's, we've seen loads of Subways. In regards to driving and what apps that we used, I don't know how to put it on the screen, so I'm going to link them all below, because the weather warnings out here, how they've been, are unbelievable. In the winter, you do need to keep your eye on the weather, because a lot of the roads get closed. There's an app, I can't think what it's called, but again, it's just worth downloading everything for that. If you're coming to Iceland and you're doing what we do in the middle of winter, you're going to need a bit of a budget to buy everything that you need to keep safe. Buy the expensive socks, buy everything pay a bit more. The gloves are expensive, the proper ones, because we've had temperatures down to -18. Now look at this footage now. Yeah, that's just been dug out of our hotel. I can't stress enough how much you need. I don't know what the proper word is for them, the little grips that you put on the bottom of your shoes. Be aware that a lot of airlines don't allow the ones that look like you're going to mass murder everybody. Again, balaclavas, it's shocking. I have never felt cold it's like this. This is very different to Halong Bay, Philippines. I've never had boat sickness in my life. Stopping now, it starts wobbling.
Aims you cut out for life on the ocean?
Oh, no. I reckon it's about -15 now, yeah.
Minimum.
Okay, so there's a wheel that way. You can't open your eyes because it's frozen. How cold is Iceland? It's cold. How can I put this without offending anybody? If you're like me, dramatic, or you've had a broken ankle, broken leg, if you're a broken hip regardless of your age, invest in some decent boots. Now I'm wearing Timberlands, they're probably to buy new about 180 quid, you still need the grippers. If you want to do your hikes, get the Nordic walking sticks. It is that simple. If you're coming to an extreme weather, you buy the extreme gear. Oh my god, it's accommodation. The food in your accommodation, don't you reckon they're a bit more expensive?
Yes.
Yeah. The breakfasts, if you've travelled a lot and you've been all over the world, they do cater for a lot. There's a lot of Icelandic breakfast, a lot of muesli. Guys, if you're looking for English sausages, English bacon, ain't gonna happen. Do you know what? This is gonna seem really mad, but if you're looking at the moment to come to Iceland, you'll notice on Airbnbs there's lots of little sheds in the middle of nowhere, and you're thinking, how the hell do I find that? You think, isn't it? I need to find that. How am I going to find it? There's signposts. It's their organisation like that is amazing. Again, get the Wi-Fi. We spoke about this in the car, and you're free. You're just free with your GPS. Right, let's talk Northern Lights. We've hunted them every night. We have downloaded every app. I've taught myself how to read the KP, and there's so many different factors that need to go into this. Where I'm looking, there's camera. There's so many different factors. You're looking at the activity on the sun, which produces the dust, which then you need, the wind needs to be really, really good. Right, it's 9:30. I know that it's early, but it's sitting in, so we're going to stay out. We're going to Grotto Lighthouse. Apparently that's meant to be good because we are back in Reykjavik. The conditions are amazing. Can't see anything at the moment, but obviously with the light pollution. But apparently when you look for Aurora Watch, you need patience and courage. Patience, I don't have any, and if you've seen the past vlogs, I don't have any courage, so yeah, we'll probably be back in 5 minutes. Right, word of advice, if you're coming to the Grotto Lighthouse, there is parking here, but what time is it? It's 5 to 10. Like I said, we're early, but parking is, everybody's got the same idea. There's only parking for about, what, 30 cars? Yeah. And we've got in just. Right, update, it's 20 past 12, not happening. So we're going home for a wee, and then we're going somewhere else. We're done. We are so done. It's just, what time is it now? About 12:30, 1:15. We're flying first thing tomorrow. I'm not going to say it's not gutting, because it is, but do you know what? Iceland's absolutely blown our mind in more ways than you can ever imagine. So we're just going to be grateful, and it just means that we're going to have to come back. But like I said, next up will be Alaska. The more north we go, the more chances we've got. So thank you, Iceland.
So we are going back to Iceland next June, and we are inviting you to come with us. We're looking at doing it in about 2 weeks and driving anti-clockwise. But anyway, let's roll the outtakes.
I keep dropping my glove, all right, and it's just yeah, put the glove, leave it there. Anyway, see? No words, not even, there's nothing there, is there? No?